Hey, good morning. I am BKP, and we're coming to you live on this Independence holiday weekend from the shops at Sycamore Crossing. I'm just looking around beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. We're here every Friday morning. I'm right here next to the New Blue Home and Gift, Quinte, the Peruvian shop, Tupelo Tea, and over here the Broken Bull. And this is my jacket from the Broken Bull. Every time I come up to the shops here at Sycamore Crossing, I look around. There's somewhere new to sit and relax. This open area here, just a beautiful atmosphere. It's Independence weekend. It's Monday is actually 4th of July, but Saturday are when the towns are doing all their festivities. Saturday night fireworks. Pickens is Monday. Lonnie said Pickens is Monday, but Gilmer is Saturday. And Blue Ridge is Saturday. But anyhow, I've seen all the American flags over here by the depot. I want to thank the city of Blue Ridge for getting out and putting those American flags over there for the parade. Just looks great. Lonnie, do you know I was in a movie yesterday?
You were in it?
Yeah. First of all, I was out on the boat. I was out on the lake yesterday. It was a booze cruise. You ever go on a booze cruise?
Well, that part's getting edited out.
Well, you remember yesterday at the shop, I told you, as soon as the show was over, I had to go, 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I took it as a day off.
No. So I left at 10 o'clock, Lonnie, by 11:15. By 11:15.
They're coming for you.
Is that the police coming in the background?
You said booze cruise. They're coming.
Booze cruise, here they come. Anyhow, Lonnie, by 11:15, I was out on the boat and had a drink in my hand. Oh, that reminds me, Lonnie, I brought a six-pack today if you want one over there in my bag. It's water, Lonnie, it's water. I brought a six-pack of water. I just thought I'd get you going. Anyhow, there was a lot of excitement. Show the pictures. Can you show those while I'm talking, Lonnie? Look at this airboat. This plane here. What kind of plane is that, Lonnie? I'm not kicking on all cylinders this morning. Is that one of those?
I would call that an airplane.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Would you call it an airplane? Mm-hmm. You're lucky I'm 75 feet away, Lonnie. That's what you are. You're pushing it because all week long I didn't yell at you one time. Not one time. And now you say, oh, I'd call that an airplane. Okay, anyhow.
I could call it a Cessna 37 with banana gear.
Okay, all right. Okay, Lonnie. Anyhow, we're out on Lake Blue Ridge. There's a show, CBS. CBS did a show, all right, and I have it here. Let me pull this up real quick. CBS is doing a reality show, and it ended here in Blue Ridge yesterday. And the final episode, or the final scene of the show, CBS has ordered Hunted. It's the name of the show is Hunted. And like the contestants, Look, my wife had to explain this to me 8 times. Friends had to explain it to me. I almost caught on. But there's couples, they're contestants. They get $500. They're in the state of Georgia. And they have to elude, Lonnie, pay attention, Lonnie. They have to elude some of the best detectives, investigators. They have to get to these points without getting caught. And they have to spend the $500. They have to go to an ATM at least 3 times during the show. Okay, the series. I think it is. And every time they take money out, it pings so the investigators and the detectives that are hunting them down know where they're at. It's pretty neat. So they have to. So they come down the boat ramp. You got the pictures up. There was 2 couples that won, and I think the prize money is $250,000. This is going to air on CBS. Okay, it's a reality show, and one of the endings was in Blairsville yesterday. So if you were up there in Blairsville and you were wondering why there was a helicopter and things going on there in Blairsville, one of the endings was in Blairsville, and one was right over here on Lake Blue Ridge. So we went over there, we went out on a boat because what happened is the contestants that won came running down the boat ramp and jumped in the plane to make their getaway. It was real neat because that was the final, is they'd finally gotten away from the people that had been hunting them for all this time. That's pretty neat, you'll see. Yeah, we got to watch them come running down the ramp. Now, the most impressive thing to me, Lonnie, was this drone. This drone was about $6,000, and it followed every movement of that plane as it took off and everything, and the guy operating it, it was awesome. But anyhow, I had to sign a release, Lonnie, because I was in the movie. We were extras in the movie. We're out on the boat, so we were in the film, so I had to sign a release. You know what I mean, Lonnie?
Why?
You didn't know I went and did a movie yesterday. So anyhow, let's move on, folks. Okay, we're going to have some guests this morning. We're going to have 3 guests this morning. We're going to have the Humane Society is going to come by, and they're going to bring us a pet of the week, and we're going to meet Patrick. I think it's Patrick. Then we're going to be talking about, out on Lake Blue Ridge tonight, they're going to have a parade of lights. They're going to light up the boats. They're going to light up Lake Blue Ridge. We're going to talk about that later. Mayor Donna Whitener is supposed to, the Blue Ridge City Mayor, Donna Whitener, is supposed to stop by this morning and give us an update on the city park and some of the things going on for the holiday weekend. And we're going to talk with Mayor Whitener a little later in the show. Now, folks, Ash Carter. Oh, wait, before I go to that, stay with us because I am going to reveal, the Superior Court Judge, Chief Justice of the Appalachian Judicial District, Superior Court, Brenda Weaver, is being investigated, now these are my words, okay, by Mr. Mark Tomlinson of the Fan and Focus and Russell Stuckey, his attorney. They got arrested last Friday. Supposedly these checks. Now, Mr. Tomlinson claims, okay, the publisher of the Fan and Focus, he claims that Brenda Weaver, Judge Weaver, has been cashing these checks. This is the word that's out there. And that she has been taking these checks to Starnes Bank in Pickens County and cashing them, okay? We have 3 witnesses, high-level witnesses, that says the checks, well, I'll just explain to you a little later. We're going to read you 3 letters from high-level witnesses. I don't know where Mr. Tomlinson going. But yesterday, Channel 2 came to Blue Ridge. They came to Blue Ridge. Sometimes these people crack me up. And they go over to Mark Tomlinson's office, and, Ray Green's there, and he's got a tear coming down his eye because he was called N-Ray. All right, well, they go down and they talk to Judge Brenda Weaver. And the news anchor said, these are his words, that Judge Weaver said this was a vendetta. Now, I have been waiting for somebody to say this is a vendetta for months. And that was all the green light I needed. Because, folks, it is a vendetta. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to work for weeks. I'm going to tell you the vendetta, who is going after Judge Bradley and Judge Weaver, the reasons why they're going after them. Yes, it's a vendetta. It is time to name names. Absolutely. Now, I was a little cautious on where to take this and when to bring the vendetta out. But all I needed was that news report. And as soon as that news report said, Judge Brenda Weaver said this was a vendetta, now I'm not quoting, but that's pretty much what it said, okay? I said, bingo. You remember that? It's like, you remember in National Lampoon's Christmas, Lonnie? And, Eddie said bingo when his light went off. Do you remember it or not? That's exactly what happened when I watched. I said, bingo. I'm going to name names, folks. Might not be all today because you're going to have to watch. I'm going to write a tell-all book, Lonnie, right? That's it, a tell-all book. Now, I'm going to read those.
Full of pictures,
pictures and everything. So,
because if there's no pictures, I won't read it.
I understand. No, read it in pictures. Did you catch on to that?
Yeah.
You won't look at it, Lonnie. I got you on that one. Anyhow, folks, we're going to go to commercial in a minute, but before we do, Ash Carter. It's Independence Weekend. First of all, let me say how much I apologize to the men and women that served this country with dignity and protected my freedom to give me the opportunity to come to you today and talk with you this morning in the United States of America. Now, I've decided to start saying United States of America as many times as I can because of the fact that I feel the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary, the President of the United States, the Department of Justice, it doesn't matter who they are. I think they have forgotten this is the United States of America. This is not the North American Union, okay? Anyhow, that being said, Ash Carter. What is Ash Carter? The Defense Secretary, okay? Isn't that what he is, Ash Carter? Now, he has, sorry, veterans, he has lifted the ban, in my understanding, I'll read the article to you in a minute. He's lifted the ban on transgenders in the military. That's right. Seriously, folks, he has lifted the ban of transgenders in the military. So what we have done is we have found the new collection of uniforms that Ash Carter plans to introduce to the military here soon. Because, hey, it's open now. Women can serve in combat roles. It's open now. Open is the word. Open is the word. It's the word. Open, okay? It is open now that you could serve openly as a gay, I'm getting that all confused, but you could just serve, you could just be gay and go right in there and say it. How's that, Lonnie? Anyhow, and now it's open to transgenders. So we have found the new fashion line for our military that Ash Carter plans to present at this spring's fashion collection for our fatigues. Lonnie, roll the tape.
MeTV presents the Klinger Collection.
And away we go.
First, this lovely cinnamon-colored ensemble with a fox stole. Next, a spaghetti-strapped floor-length gown.
I don't usually wear floor length during the day.
A wide-brimmed bonnet accentuates this green polka dot dress. This aqua housecoat is accessorized with pilot goggles and fuzzy pink slippers. A salute is never a wrong move in this Max Klinger original. There's also a maternity line of clothing.
Should someone in your condition be smoking a cigar?
And a historical line featuring the Queen of the Nile.
At your service, sir.
Plus,
Stars of the silver screen. Walk of Stealth, as portrayed by Corporal Max Klinger. Do you hear that, Toto? We're going home.
catch more of the Klinger Collection on MASH. Weeknights at 7, 6 Central on MeTV.
Bam, bam.
Me.
Are we back? Okay. Pentagon, I'm back. That's the collection. That's the collection right there. Okay. Pentagon ends the ban on transgender troops in the military. Just say it, folks. Just say it. Okay. That's it. We're just saying. Ends the ban, Ash Carter, on transgender troops in the military. Sorry, my internet's running just a little slow. Hang on here. Stay with me. Transgender people will be allowed to serve openly in the U.S. military. The Pentagon announced Thursday, ending one of the last bans to serve in the armed forces. You know, who would have thought? Now, this is for all you kids out there, okay? You won't understand this. Who would have thought that, Gomer Pyle, USMC, who would have thought Gomer Pyle and Sergeant Carter Vince, and then later in life, what do we find out? Vince was really Valerie or whatever? But anyhow, who would have thought Vince and Jim Neighbors there, Gomer Pyle, USMC, who would have thought that MASH, who Who would have thought? This is like an episode of McHale's Navy. I know I'm way out there. You don't remember it. McHale's Navy. And they're coming in and there's like, Sarge, the spring dance. And Sarge says, yes, I must get my pumps and my dress out. Holy mackerel, folks. I swear to God. Transgender people will be allowed. What dress are you wearing to the dance, Sarge? I mean, can you see that on Sergeant Bilko? Could you see Bill? I know. This is 1950s, 1960s, 70s. You know, McHale's Navy. Who thought that these funny shows, you know, Sergeant Bilko, for you kids out there, McHale's Navy, USMC. Sarge, what dress are you wearing to the spring fling? I don't know, but I have the red pumps ready. Holy mackerel, Batman. Oh, my God. Transgender people will be allowed. Sorry about that. My audio came up. Transgender people will be allowed to openly serve in the military, the Pentagon announced. Okay? Thursday, ending one of the last band, saying it's the right thing to do. It's only the right thing to do, Lonnie. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's only the right thing to do. Defense Secretary Ash Carter. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I think I'm going to break news here. I think every time Ash Carter is standing behind the podium there and he's doing one of these press conferences, I'm going to swear he's wearing pumps. I swear to God he's got a pair of red pumps on. I'm telling you. I just think he is, okay? Defense Secretary Ash Carter laid out a year-long implementation plan declaring that Americans who want to serve and can meet our standards should be afforded the opportunity to compete and do so. Our mission is to defend this country. Now, I think they lost the mission, folks. We have lost the mission. Our mission is to defend this country, and we don't want barriers unrelated to a person's qualifications to serve, preventing us from recruiting and retaining the soldier. You know, welcome home, Bill Bailey's all I know to say. Holy smokes. All right, Lonnie, we're going to take a brief break. I think I might put on a pair of pumps. You never know. I mean, you got my red pumps over there, Lonnie. I mean, it's the right thing to do, right, folks? I'm here at the shops at Sycamore Crossing in downtown Blue Ridge, okay? I'm just flustered with this story. I have to tell you, folks. We have Tupelo Tea, Kinty, New Blue, Home and Gift, and Broken Bull. And this is my jacket from the Broken Bull. Yeah, I got this last week over there. My friends here, the Circes at Broken Bull. I'm going to be back after these brief messages. I'm going to read you 3 letters. They're very brief letters from very important witnesses. We won't get done today, but we'll do a little of it. But you're going to want to stay tuned to FetchYourNews.com because we're going to start naming names. Because I told you, folks, the only thing I needed was that word vendetta. And it happened. And it happened yesterday. And I am going to shock you with some of the names in this vendetta. I don't know. It may even put some of the, I don't know, what is that? FanningCartel.com. Lonnie, take us to break. We'll be back after these messages. I'm your host, BKP.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
Better days ahead. The all-new Days Chevrolet Jasper is open with the North Georgia Mountain's biggest Chevy selection, deepest discounts, a huge new service facility, and easiest credit approval. It's more of everything you love about Days, including our down-home customer care. Plus, see our huge new and pre-owned inventory online. We've made everything better at your new Days Chevy in Jasper. Just ask Bobby Cox.
The all-new Days Chevrolet in Jasper is my winning Chevy team.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet. Find new roads.
LJ Tire Company since 1955. With a huge range of tires at the lowest price and fast, hassle-free service, LJ Tire is all you need every time. LJ Tire carries only the top brands in the industry: Cooper, Michelin, Mickey Thompson, Pirelli, and Yokohama. Stop in and let AES certified mechanics change your oil today. Life doesn't slow down for car maintenance, and LJ Tire won't either. If your car is tired of its tires, go to LJ Tire. El Rey and LJ.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and LJ.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Save big on service at Schadenkirk. Get a full-service oil change for only $29.99. That's right. Get an oil and filter change, tire rotation, brake check, AC check, and multi-point inspection, all for just $29.99.
Give us a shot at Schadenkirk.
Get the $29.99 oil change special at Schadenkirk Ford or any of our convenient locations in the heart of Georgia.
As Bentley says, give us a shot at Schadenkirk.
Online at SchadenkirkAtlanta.com.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Hey, and we're back. Good morning from the shops of Sycamore, downtown Blue Ridge here. Tupelo Tea, Kinty, New Blue Home and Gift, and the Broken Bull. I got my jacket on. I'm your host, BKP. Lonnie is here with me. We want you to text us, 706-889-9700. Text us if you have any questions or you have any comments. Send us an email, chief@fetchernews.com. It's a little different for us here in downtown Blue Ridge, but we love to see on this Independence weekend the American flags down through there and all the people getting started. I love in the morning up here, Lonnie, on Fridays, people come up and they take walks up and down the sidewalk. Now, look, Lonnie, I'm just going to break it to you, okay? Don't go rolling in here in no pumps, okay? Don't do it, Lonnie. Don't do it. I'm telling you, I have not lifted the ban, okay? Now, I could just see the Sarge saying, okay, soldiers, we have a mission in front of us, guys, girls, whoever the hell you are, and we have to go in Tuesday, and you need to be ready to ship out, soldiers, guys, girls, whoever the hell you are, and be ready and be packed. I can't go, Sarge. Why? I'm electing to have something removed that day, and the government's paying for it. Oh, damn, soldier. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, quite a segue into having something removed. The Humane Society of Blue Ridge, Renee Greenway, will be here with the Pet of the Week. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, or your soldiers, or whatever, or our total dignity. I got to back away from that. I might have to switch gears on that, Lonnie. I've lost it on that one. Is there any return on that? Lonnie, what are you wearing to the spring dance? Sandals? Okay. Folks, they're going to light up the lake. Lake Blue Ridge is going to light up tonight. There's going to be a boat parade. We're going to have somebody here telling us this morning. Joanne Myers is going to be here with us. She's going to tell us this morning about the boat parade, light up Lake Blue Ridge. It's going to be beautiful. Boats are going to be all lit up. You're going to be sitting on the side. I'm going to be sitting out there checking out these boats, Lonnie. I'm going up there to check it out. It's going to be a boat parade. I've never been to a boat parade. I mean, why you keep giving me a dirty look all morning long? So anyhow, I'm going to a boat parade tonight. I'm going to do that. Joanne's going to come here and tell us about it and where you can go and check it out down at the marina. It's going to be great. Also, the Humane Society is going to bring, Renee Greenway is going to bring our Pet of the Week. Patrick's coming by. And you know what? We're also going to talk about fireworks. We're going to talk about pets and the fear of fireworks. I mean, my dog, I don't know about your dog, you got to be careful with fireworks. My sassafras, I mean, it scares sassafras to death. I mean, it just frightens her. And the neighbors, I can't get mad. The kids like to shoot off their firecrackers on 4th of July, and I don't get upset over that, but it just scares the daylights out of sassafras. I'm sitting in my chair. I got a 60-pound dog that wants to sit in there and watch a movie with me. Anyhow, okay. Now, let's get to this. I can't reveal but so much in the course of the day, and you'll have to stay with the entire show because you know me. I just never know what I'm going to say, and you never know what I'm going to say. But the key there is Lonnie even knows I never know what I'm going to say. Right, Lonnie? So you have to stay with me through the entire show. But this goes all the way back to the N-word, and I've been hanging on. You know, timing's everything. You know, you want to break a story. I like to break a story. I like to break a good story, be right on it there. Get it out there, have everybody cover it. And I've done that in the past. But then there's a fine wine. There's age. You know, a cheese with age, a wine with age. Well, this N-word story is like a fine wine. It's all developing. It's all developing. And what happened is the cast of characters have run around till they've bumped into each other so many times that it's finally going to come out. And I needed something yesterday. I said this earlier in the break. I need to hear somebody say that this was, this was a vendetta. And I said, okay, now it's time. Well, first of all, I'm not going to do it on today's show, so I'll just let you know. But the N-word in Ray Green. All right. Oh, Ray cries tears. It's Ray Green. It's not N-Ray. It just broke my heart. Okay. Ray does not remember. I don't think Ray remembers that him and I had an encounter probably 13 years ago now. Yeah, about 13 years ago, Ray and I met in Union County, Ray. And I'll never forget how you introduced yourself to me that day. The first time I ever met you. I did not know you. And I'll never forget how you introduced yourself to that day. And I looked back at you and said, okay, I'll stick with Mr. Green. Huh, picking up on that? Right? I said, me. That's right. What do you do? What do you do in court? Let's see. Is it raise your right hand? What all you do? I don't know. But I'm ready. I'm ready. Because I remember the day I met Ray Green. And I was the one that chose to tell him, I'll stick I'll stick with Mr. Green. You understand? So you read into that, but I'm going to break that out in a news story. I'm writing a news story. I'm breaking it out. Now, okay. Now, on top of that, I know what took place in that courtroom that day. All right? And the cast of characters. I know Robert Vivian in the Wayback Machine. Okay? I know Robo. I was in the courtroom the day that Robo/Robert Vivian pleaded guilty to burning down the house. I was in there when the district attorney, B. Allison Sosby, asked Robo every question about burning down that house and making him go into great detail how he planned it, and he burned it down. Okay? I watched that day. I was in the courtroom. I watched it. I watched Appeals Court Judge Amanda Messier. I watched Judge Messier ask Robert Vivian her own questions. It'd say, Mr. Vivian, are you clear what you're being charged with today? Are you clear what you testified to today? Watched all of it. Robert Vivian told the whole story of how he burnt that house down. See, now what people don't realize, that was Ray Green's partner. They partners, partner. Yo, partner. Well, I don't know what they're doing these days, okay? But that was Ray Green's partner, okay? I'm going to pick up maybe Mark Tomlinson's friend. Seems to be friends. Because I tell you what, Channel 2 come up here. Channel 2 did a Chris Shaw Channel 5. I remember Chris Shaw came up. I looked at Chris Shaw, Channel 5, and I said, you might want to think this one out before you follow this very close, okay? There's a vendetta here, okay? Every news source that has called me, and they have called me from Chattanooga to Atlanta to Macon, Georgia, TV channels, they say there's a vendetta here. You better watch this all the way through. This is not some poor journalist that got arrested. You better watch this all the way through. I encourage them to watch it. No. Because they probably have producers, and I'm not bad-mouthing these big networks because they got money and I don't. By the way, I don't have money, so you can sponsor us. But, they probably got these producers screaming and yelling and looking at the storyboard, and it's blank, and they're saying, get a story in here by 5 o'clock. I don't care what you do. I don't know that happens, but it just feels like it to me because it has to be like that. If you're going to run all the way up here and do footage for this person, all right, just saying. Okay, so I don't know where I was at. But anyhow, so it seems like Mr. Tomlinson must be friends with Ray Green because he knows how to find him real quick. Ray, I got to give you credit because you're missing your career. Because if you could get that tear to come down just like that, you need to go to Hollywood, man. If you could pull that tear down, it's never been in Ray. That's pretty good. I got to give it to you, Ray. But yeah, Mr. Tomlinson, he can find Ray at any time for an interview. Yo, Ray, you got time for an interview? Yeah, man. I'm on my way. Okay, my brother. Oh, sorry. Don't want to offend you because I know what Ray told me his name was. It's Mr. Green. Anyhow. So, don't forget when Robert Vivian was in that courtroom that day that supposedly the word in came out. It did. Okay, it's in the transcript. But don't forget why they were there. They were there to revoke the bond of Robert Vivian. Yeah, that's the guy in prison today. That was the hearing. So don't forget why they were there. Don't forget why this cast of characters was in that room to begin with. Okay? But Judge Bradley said, N. Ray. He said the N word. Really? Okay. Now, moving on, I received a phone call right after that. Oh, my God, you'll never guess what happened. I said, okay, what happened? All right? So this individual tells me what happens at Judge Bradley's courtroom that day. All right? Tells me what happens. I said, okay. So I listened to it, and I thought about it. And I was ready to put something up that it did happen. I was ready to put something up that did happen. I had it ready to go on Facebook, ready to hit publish, because I was ready to say it did happen because the person that called me up to this point, had given me news tips before in the past, nothing major, but news tips in the past. And I didn't think this person would mislead me intentionally, okay? So I thought about it. I said, you know what? I made a couple phone calls, and I said, you know what? I better back up a couple notches because the individual that called me was a little too excited about what happened. And this was going to be the biggest story and this and that and the other thing. Well, 2 days later, I decide I'm not doing the story. 2 days later, I get a phone call from this individual, and they say, how come you haven't done anything? I say, because I don't see a story. I don't see the story. I'm working on it. I'm going to stay close to it, but I got to figure out all the details before I run the wrong direction. Well, I know somebody that will do the story if you won't. Okay, go ahead. Well, Mark's all over it. Mark is all over this story. Okay, no problem. And then the individual told me something about Judge Bradley that gave me chills. And I'm not telling you what that is today, but I'm going to release that in writing because that's another thing. I'm ready to raise my hand, get on the stand, and look at any judge, any jury, and say, hey, this is what this person said by name. Because, enough's enough. Enough's enough. The vendetta needs to end, okay? Now, here's where I'm going. Supposedly, they haven't ended with the N-word. They lost in court. They can't give it up. They lost in court. They said that Rhonda Stubblefield, the court reporter, actually altered the transcript. So a Rule 21, we're not going to go down that road. We running okay, Lon? Okay, a Rule 21 gets put in place there. And Tomlinson wants the transcript. He wants the audio, so he claims the audio and the transcript's been altered. They go through this dog and pony show through court. Tomlinson never reveals to the public that he lost. The Fan and Focus publisher never reveals to the public that he lost the case. Never reveals to the public that Judge Christian said, look, the transcript was filed properly and the audio was not altered. Now, Judge Stuckey, Mr. Stuckey, I never want to say his name without saying Tukey, but you don't understand what Tukey is. Is it Tukey bird? You know, ooh, ah, Tukey. Okay, ooh, ah, Stuckey, up there in Hiawassee, that's his attorney. He claims that the JQC sent it to the GBI because they feel it was altered also. All right, so we never got that. That's the audio. They never tell you they lost that case, so they can't give up. Now they want Brenda Weaver's checks because the judge paid out of, I think, Judge Bradley's operating account the attorney bill for Rhonda Stubblefield, the court reporter, because she was brought to court and she provided the contract work for the court as the court seen fit, and she won. Actually, the court won is what happened on the Rule 21. Now, so they got to get the checks. So they get the checks up here in Fannin County. Now, supposedly something happened in that Fannin County Commissioner's office that smells a little bit on how they got the checks. So we think we know how they got the checks, which, okay, they got the checks. Then the checks ended up at Mark Tomlinson and Stuckey's hand, Stuckey. They ended up in Stuckey's hand up in Hiawassee. Now I'm going somewhere with this. The checks end up there. So somehow the rumor comes out. This is all the vendetta. I mean, don't you love it, folks? Somehow the word comes out that somebody, a major bank official in the community, said, my God, you can look at the numbers on that check right there and tell that it's been cashed. Dun, dun, dun. It's been cashed. Oh, my God, we've got her now, right? So this individual, supposedly, it'll be in the story when I write it. I got to smoke like 8 cigars on this one, and it'll tell you this will be a 3-day, 72-hour nonstop. So anyhow, this individual supposedly says these checks seem to be cashed at Stearns Bank. Well, then they want the bank records and they file a subpoena and one thing after another. Stuckey goes to jail. Tomlinson goes to jail. They share a little cornbread on a Saturday morning in the Pickens County Jail, and then they go home. Now, but the accusation that the judge is cashing checks, okay, still exists. Now, Tomlinson's out telling people it's in the daggone interview he did that basically he went to jail over the N-word case. Really? You know why you went to jail. You know it, I know it, and the American people know it. Okay? Anyhow, so he's out there saying that. But he's making the point, him and his attorney, they put the subpoena up there that they did, and they're trying to say, all we did was an open records request. But they're trying to ruin a judge. But the vendetta. Now, is it Stuckey and Tomlinson? Or is there a dark shadow? Only the shadow knows. Is there someone behind them that's pushing this cart? We're going to name names. You better believe it. We are going to name names. And it'll be done. I hate to put this kind of pressure on me. But it'll be done by the time you wake up Tuesday morning. You'll be coming Tuesday morning when we do the show, but I'll have it on the internet by Tuesday morning. Okay, now, last night 3 letters were released. Okay? Now, keep in mind, these people are ready to go on the stand. I told you when I published the indictments last Friday night, of Mark Tomlinson and Stuckey up there in Hiawassee, I told you there's bombshells coming. I've told you all week they're coming, and we're not done, okay? But I told you I had the witness list. Now, I didn't publish the witness list, and you should see it, okay? So when they go around just telling you, we got arrested for defending our freedom. No, you didn't get arrested for your freedom of speech. Pickens County Commissioner's Office, you ready for this? June 29th, 2016, to whom it may concern, you, the taxpayer, it's those people that are just frivolously wasting your money. So you're the concerned, okay? To whom it may concern. I am the Chief Financial Officer for the Pickens County Board of Commissioners. I have reviewed copies of canceled checks, front and back, okay, and were made payable to Chief Superior Court Judge Brenda Weaver, and for you out there pushing this with the vendetta, and Judge Roger Bradley for quarterly office operating expenses beginning 2013 through April 2016. All checks issued by Pickens County were properly endorsed for deposit only with no irregularities. Please contact me if you need any additional information. Best regards, Faye Harvey. Faye Harvey, CFO, Pickens County Board of Commissioners. If you don't know Faye Harvey, I do. I want to see you question Faye Harvey, okay, on the stand. All right, now this one comes from the Fannin County Board of Commissioners. The Honorable Brenda Weaver, Chief Judge, Appalachian Judicial Court. Judge Weaver, now Judge requested this. Judge Weaver's requesting this. She wants it out. She wants it transparent. You're going to make accusations? It's a vendetta, folks. We're going to reveal. Judge Weaver, at your request, I have examined the 2013, 2014, 2015, and the first quarter of 2016 canceled quarterly checks that the Fannin County distributed to each judge's operating account. You expressed concerns regarding accusations that checks had been cashed instead of deposited into accounts. Having a banking background prior to my employment with Fannin County. This person is ready to go on the stand. Look, you don't write this. This person's ready to go on the stand and say they got a financial background before they went to work for the county. And they're going to, you don't write these letters unless you're ready to raise your hand and say it, okay? In my opinion, Having a financial background prior to my employment with Fannin County, I am very familiar with the banking procedures, and it is my opinion that any banking institution, when cashing a check, would require a signature on the back of the check from the person cashing the check as acceptance of the cash. After closely inspecting each of the checks, I found on the back of every check was either stamped or handwritten for deposit only, and they all appeared to have been properly ran through the bank. I do not recognize anything that would indicate that any of the checks were cashed. Please feel free to contact me if I can be of further assistance. Respectfully, Rita Davis Kirby, Financial Director of Fannin County Clerk, Board of Commissioners. There's two. Appalachian Judicial District is comprised of 3 counties, folks. Pickens, Fannin, and Gilmer. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. After further review, folks, this is like getting the slow motion, Lonnie. After further review, okay. Wake up, Lonnie. Okay, this comes from the Gilmer County Board of Commissioners. Now, this person, too, no disrespect to Miss Kirby, same for her, but this person, too, I want you to see you put this person on the stand, okay, because I know this lady, and I want you to see they put this person on the stand. June 30th, 2016, Brenda S. Weaver, Superior Court Judge, Appalachian Judicial Circuit. Judge Weaver, remember, the judge is saying, hey, I want you to stop this vendetta has gone far enough. It's over. I want, I don't know that she said all this, but I want GBI, FBI, I want it open. But I do know she said, I want every one of these checks reviewed, and I want it to the public that nothing happened. So here you go. Brenda S. Weaver, Superior Court. This came from Gilmer County. Judge Weaver, I have performed a review of the checks issued by Gilmer County to the Appalachian Judicial Circuit for operating expenses for the years 2013, 14, and 15. Front and back copies of the canceled checks were obtained from the bank, and all of the checks appear to have been properly endorsed and deposited to the Appalachian Judicial Circuit account. Copies of the checks can be provided if needed. Please let me know if you have any questions or further assistance. Sandy Holden, Financial Officer, Gilmer County Board of Commissions. The entire Judicial District CFOs have put it in writing that they have reviewed the deposits and they find nothing altered or nothing that looks out of place on Judge Weaver's Superior Court judge checks for any operating accounts. There you go, folks. Now, that's not the end of this story, because some people will lead you to believe that there's so much corruption and they're all in conspiracy to hide it. Folks, it's not happening. So I am going to take the next step and put out there the vendetta. And let me tell you something, this vendetta has to stop. Now, if there was something going on in the Appalachian, you have my word, I'm going to look in the camera and tell you, if there was something going on in this story in the Appalachian Judicial Circuit that I needed to look at, okay, I come to you this morning and tell you I would go into it and I wouldn't sleep till we got to the bottom of it. But I know who's driving the train, I know who's pushing the cart, and I know all the people and all the players and the cast members. I know all of the depositions that say how Ray Green introduced himself to people. I think it's out there. And that's what they're hanging on to today. Mark got him a new attorney, and, they're hanging on. You like the Tukey? That was pretty good, right? Lonnie, I think I'll take a break. I need a break after that. I might come back and say some things, but it's getting to be 9 o'clock. We should have the mayor come in any minute. I know we got the Humane Society coming. Blue Ridge Humane of Blue Ridge, Renee Greenway. We got our Pet of the Week coming. We've got Joanne Myers. We're going to be talking about Light Up the Lake Boat Parade, Light Up Lake Blue Ridge Boat Parade. We're going to talk about that. I don't know what else we're doing. Are we doing anything else? What are you doing over there? Are you doing anything? Huh? Probably getting into trouble. Well, folks, on this next break, I got to shine up my pumps for the spring dance. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back after these messages. Take us a break, Melanie.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
Days ahead. The all-new Days Chevrolet Jasper is open with the North Georgia Mountain's biggest Chevy selection, deepest discounts, a huge new service facility, and easiest credit approval. It's more of everything you love about Days, including our down-home customer care. Plus, see our huge new and pre-owned inventory online. We've made everything better at your new Days Chevy in Jasper. Just ask Bobby Cox.
The all-new Days Chevrolet in Jasper is my winning Chevy team.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet. Find new roads.
LJ Tire Company since 1955. With a huge range of tires at the lowest price and fast, hassle-free service, LJ Tire is all you need every time. LJ Tire carries only the top brands in the industry: Cooper, Michelin, Mickey Thompson, Pirelli, and Yokohama. Stop in and let AES certified mechanics change your oil today. Life doesn't slow down for car maintenance, and LJ Tire won't either. If your car is tired of its tires, go to LJ Tire. El Rey and LJ.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and LJ.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Save big on service at Schadenkirk. Get a full-service oil change for only $29.99. That's right. Get an oil and filter change, tire rotation, brake check, AC check, and multi-point inspection, all for just $29.99.
Give us a shot at Schadenkirk.
Get the $29.99 oil change special at Schadenkirk Ford or any of our convenient locations in the heart of Georgia.
As Bentley says, give us a shot at Schadenkirk.
Online at SchadenkirkAtlanta.com.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Hey, and we're back. We're live here at downtown Blue Ridge, the shops of Sycamore Crossing. I just love this place on Friday morning. It's so nice and quiet, and the backdrop. We're going to meet our pet of the week. I think it's Patrick. We're going to talk about fireworks and your pets. My sassafras, my wife said she was watching at home, and the show this morning, I talked to her during the break and said she was watching at home, and I was talking about sassafras, and sassafras was looking around the house for me, so I like that. Anyhow, but we're going to talk about our pets and fireworks. They're afraid of fireworks. Humane Society of Blue Ridge, Renee Greenway, is going to be bringing by the Pet of the Week, and this is going to be a weekly thing once we get started here. Every Friday, we're going to have a Pet of the Week, and then also Joanne Myers is going to tell us about the boat parade, Light Up the Lake. I can't wait for that. I'm so excited. Light Up the Lake boat parade on Lake Blue Ridge. That's tonight. Say that 3 times fast. Now, before we get to that segment, I want to say this, okay? Now, I seen a poll this morning, and I'm about tired of polls. It's Independence Day. I think there should be a poll done that everybody should shut up for 48 hours and not do a poll. I'm watching a panel, and I mean, they're so silly. It's as much as, well, you know, Donald Trump came out and gave an amazing Morning Schmo comes out and he says, Donald Trump comes out, he gives an amazing, speech, and he just can't hold it together for 24 hours. Did you see the way he walked to the podium? That just set him back. Folks, 48 hours, man. It's our country, United States of America. I see in a poll this morning that people that are not proud of our country anymore, how the numbers have gone down, people that are not proud to be an American, or not proud of our country, or not think our country's great. And you know what? I'm not in that mix, okay? I'm not in that mix. This is the United States of America, and I'm very proud of it. I'm proud to be here, okay? I love this country. I absolutely love this country. I love everything about the people that died for my freedom, went through what they did for me to be here today throughout history. I was reading some stuff last night on Andrew Jackson. I know. I got to get a life, right? But I was reading some stuff on Andrew Jackson last night. Van Buren, is it Martin Van Buren, the president? Was that his name? But anyhow, I was reading some stuff last night. But I am so proud to be an American today. Yes, I don't care. Now, I'm going to bring up some things that are not great stories. I'm not going to shy away that we have some problems. I'm not going to stick my head in the sand. I'm trying to expose them on a daily basis. But I'm proud to be an American, and I'm proud to be in the United States of America. I'm proud to be a legal citizen, okay? All the above. See, I don't get to go all the way back in the Wayback Machine, although Lonnie thinks I was around during the Civil War and things like that. But I will say this. I enjoy today World War II veterans every single day. Because, World War II veterans are leaving us, I forget how many a day are dying. And we're not far from the last of the American World War II heroes being gone and out of our life. But everything this morning, you see, they came home and they were excited about their country, and people were excited about being winners after World War II. And we were excited about this nation and what was in front of us. And the World War II generation moved us forward to where we are, to where we have these technologies and we have all these great things today. Just watch 50s, 60s, 70s. I mean, the World War II veterans came home, and it was these men and women that were designing the technology. Listen to those beautiful bells in the background this morning, the 9 o'clock bells here in downtown Blue Ridge. but they're the men and women that came home through the 50s and the 60s that developed the technology that gave me those crazy cartoons on Saturday in the 70s that we had this great imagination through the 70s that we created in the 80s and the 90s, personal computers and all this software and the technology that we could do this today. And folks, I have to break it to you, Al Gore did not do this, okay? But anyhow, I just wanted to say that because I'm proud to be an American and I don't care about those polls. And I'm going to do everything I can as a proud American to bring information every day to expose things that have to change in this country so we can make our country great again and take it back, not backward. You know, Democrats treat us stupid. I get tired of that. I always tell people, you know what? I didn't go to Harvard, I didn't go to Yale, and I didn't go to Columbia, so I don't have the education necessary to bankrupt the country. I just don't. I mean, I have nowhere near the education necessary to bankrupt the country, okay? But I'm going to tell you now, I don't like when somebody treats me stupid. That one gets me, okay? That doesn't work for me. The Democrats like to treat me stupid and you stupid out there by saying, hey, you know what? My computer went, there it is. By saying, hey, you know what? They want to take the country back. We'll tell you what that means. We're smart enough to know that backwards is not back. We want to take the country back. We want to make America great again. Now, we had this set in. I mean, I told you about Ash Carter and we can wear pumps, and I'm going to get to this. We've got till 11 o'clock today. Yes, Bill Clinton, I haven't forgot, Bill Clinton goes on the plane, talks about golf and his golf swing, says, Loretta, you know, I just haven't been hitting them well lately. And, you know, and it's just not working. And grandkids and, you know, it's just one thing after another. And Loretta says, yes, I understand. So that took 30 minutes. The very next day, or at the same time they're doing this, the Department of Justice decides, I think they've decided that 27 months, we'll read the article in a minute, 27 months that they want to put the investigation into Hillary's emails on hold. Is that something, did I hear that correctly? Coincidental? Now, we said this yesterday. Do you realize, stay with the word, Department of Justice. Justice. Justice for all. You know, the American way, right? Oh boy, the meaning has changed to that, right? Well, who said justice for all the American way, Lonnie, right? Who said that? Who said that? Are you paying attention today? Justice for all, the American way. Who said that? All right, I said it too. All right, anyhow. The Justice Department, do you realize we are back to back on two attorney generals? That should be, Eric Holder should be jailed. Oh, I'm not exaggerating, folks. Eric Holder should be jailed. Okay? Loretta Lynch should leave today. She should resign her post today and leave. Okay? Now, law enforcement sources, gun used in Paris terrorist attack came from Phoenix. Now, I'm wondering if the Democrat crazy people that sit on the floor singing Kumbaya, was it a week ago, and saying we shall overcome and all this because of sensible, logical, reasonable immigration reform, gun control that was needed. I hear this truck in the background, but that's just live TV here in the city of Blue Ridge. They were sitting on the floor, and here's what they wanted to do. I love it, right? They wanted to stop getting guns in the hands of terrorists. Say that 3 times fast. Let's say that real slow together. They wanted to stop getting guns in the hands of terrorists. Now, I want to know how many people were on the terrorist watch list that received guns through the Fast and Furious program in Phoenix that are untraced and cannot be found. How many of those guns have been used to murder innocent Mexicans? How many of those guns have gone to the cartel? I mean, the Mexican drug cartel. How many? Right? I mean, folks, seriously, keep an eye on that phone because our guest, I think we're supposed to have a 9:30 and a 10. Okay, okay. So keep an eye on that phone for our guest. Anyhow, how many of those guns? Now, one of the guns used in the November 13th, 2015 Paris terrorist attacks came from Phoenix, Arizona, where the Obama administration allowed criminals to buy thousands of weapons illegally in a deadly and futile gun walking operation known as Fast and Furious. Okay? A report of investigation filed by a case agent in the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives tracked the gun used in the Paris attack to a Phoenix gun shop who sold it illegally off book. Judicial Watch's law enforcement sources confirm. Federal agents tracing the firearm also found the Phoenix gun owner to be in possession of an unregistered fully automatic weapon, according to the law enforcement officials with firsthand knowledge of the investigation. Look this up, Lonnie. Can you look something up for me? The gentleman that was killed, the Border Patrol agent that was killed with a gun from Fast, is it Terry? Look it up. I'm doing this off the top of my head, rolling with it. Border Patrol agent that was killed with a Fast and Furious gun is all you got to put in. Anyhow, Paris attack, gun was found to be from Phoenix. Brian Terry. So I had Terry, the last name is Terry. Brian Terry, Border Patrol agent that was killed with a gun from the Fast and Furious project. We have a Border Patrol agent. Folks, we need to stop today. It's Independence Day. There's no perfect time. There's no perfect time than to take our independence now from these thugs, these tyrants, these criminals, these crooks, these liars, these cheats, these murderers, these thieves. I ran out of words. There's no better time than now to take back control. How do you suspect we do that? I'm not for sure. I'll leave that to the professionals. I'm not a professional, Lonnie. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, we have a dead Border Patrol agent, Fast and Furious. We have terrorist attacks, Fast and Furious, but they're going to sit on the floor of the House and tell us that they need sensible gun legislation. And here's what happens is you'll be on the no fly, no buy. You could chant, that's like the Stooky bird. It was easy. Here's what we'll do. We'll go in and say, no buy, no fly. The American people will fall for that. That is catchy. Look, I do not want my freedom to be based on something that's catchy. Okay? I don't want my freedom based on my constitutional rights to always be due process. I don't see anywhere where the Founding Fathers say that my constitutional rights need to be when violated, all the time have to be under this due process. I am so tired of that, I can't stand it. Because let me tell you the truth, folks. Due process starts at about $5,000. So when these lawmakers stand up there in the House and they say, well, if we pass sensible, logical, reasonable, considerable, whatever, any logical person, gun control, and we say if you can't buy, you can't fly, because that's catchy on a bumper sticker, and if you're on a terrorist watch list, all the above, if we say that, okay, and you get put on a watch list, we're going to give you your due process. So you even had Republicans, here's what I love, you even had Republicans coming out and saying, you know what, we're going to make this to where even if you get put on the no-fly or a terrorist watch list by accident, we're going to speed up. We're going to make it faster for you to get your due process. Why do I always need my due process to have to enjoy my constitutional rights? Why is that the answer? Because you know what due process starts with? $5,000. So, I want to go buy a gun. Oh, well, you can't buy a gun. You're on the no-fly list and you're on a terrorist watch list. Well, what the heck? I mean, why am I on a terrorist watch list? Well, you do this live internet show and you say terrorist and Obama, and you call somebody a crook and a criminal, and they just thought they better keep an eye on you. But you have your due process. Okay, what do? I don't know. So you got to call an attorney. Attorney says, hey, that's not right. We'll go after him. I'm with you all the way. I've got your back. Let's go get them. Sick them, man. Your constitutional rights have been violated. Okay, let's go. My due process. Yes, bring me down 5,000 to start. What the heck? I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We're going to take a brief break. We do have a 9:30 guest and a 10 o'clock guest, and we are waiting because the mayor had to go to a meeting at the park this morning. She's supposed to be down at the city park at a meeting this morning, a briefing at the city park, Mayor Donna Whitener, and she's supposed to come up here to the show. She knows we're here till 11 when she's done. So with that meeting, and then we have our pet of the week. I'm going to take a brief break. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Lion, take us a break.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
Days ahead. The all-new Day Chevrolet Jasper is open with the North Georgia Mountain's biggest Chevy selection, deepest discounts, a huge new service facility, and easiest credit approval. It's more of everything you love about Days, including our down-home customer care. Plus, see our huge new and pre-owned inventory online. We've made everything better at your new Day Chevy in Jasper. Just ask Bobby Cox.
The all-new Day Chevrolet in Jasper is my winning Chevy team.
Better days ahead. Day Chevrolet. Find new roads.
LJ Tire Company since 1955. With a huge range of tires at the lowest price and fast, hassle-free service, LJ Tire is all you need every time. LJ Tire carries only the top brands in the industry: Cooper, Michelin, Mickey Thompson, Pirelli, and Yokohama. Stop in and let AES certified mechanics change your oil today. Life doesn't slow down for car maintenance, and LJ Tire won't either. If your car is tired of its tires, go to LJ Tire. El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Save big on service at Schadenkirk. Get a full-service oil change for only $29.99. That's right. Get an oil and filter change, tire rotation, brake check, AC check, and multi-point inspection, all for just $29.99.
Give us a shot at Schadenkirk.
Get the $29.99 oil change special at Schadenkirk Ford or any of our convenient locations in the heart of Georgia.
As Bentley says, give us a shot at Schadenkirk.
Online at SchadenkirkAtlanta.com.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Hey, Lonnie, you're supposed to say, hey, Brian, I swear to God, I got to get, what happened to you today? I mean, you're not even doing your side of the show. I mean, hey, Lonnie, you're supposed to say, hey, Brian, or what? Lonnie, I got this cup. What's the name of this cup?
I don't know. I can't read it from here. You said earlier it's a Yeti.
It's Y-E-T-I. How you pronounce that?
Yeti.
Yeti? Yes. I could do all kinds of things with that word if I needed to. Yeti? I could get it to fit. In fact, I'm going to write something this week with Yeti in it.
Okay.
Huh? Anyhow, this is my AA beep beep MCO cup. Amco transmission. Yeah, that's what I got.
So it's an Amco cup.
No, it's not. It's a Yeti cup with
You just
Amco
said
transmission. It's a total car care facility.
Is it a Yeti cup or an Amco cup?
It's a Yeti cup.
Are you sure
An
it's
Amco
not
is.
an Amco cup with a Yeti lid?
No. It says Yeti over here too.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
You're not making
positive.
this up?
Do you know how it goes? The AA? Do you know how it goes? How's it go, Lonnie? AA?
Honk honk.
Beep beep. MCO. Total car care. Amco transmission. I got my cup. I'm drinking my Spark out of this today. I'm going to be a walking. When I'm done, I'm going to be a walking NASCAR sponsor. I'm going to have a NASCAR jacket when I'm done. Yeah, I got an Amco cup. I'm wearing my jacket from Broken Bull. I got my glasses on from Bradley Eye Associates. I got my Mountain Dental cup, where they're trying to get me straightened out, no joke. I got my Tupelo Tea cup, which is empty. Tupelo Tea is opening here this weekend. I love Tom and Donna, and I'm not really mad at them, but I'm mad at them because this cup's empty. You know what I mean? You know what I mean with that, Lonnie. We like our Tupelo Tea here. So that's coming real soon, our Tupelo Tea. Okay.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty
Stay
soon
tuned. I'm telling you, we're not mad. We love Tom and Donna, but
space. We're gonna tattoo an
did I
ad
already
on
tell
his
you I got a
forehead.
jacket from Broken Bull? I said that right 3 times. Okay, moving right along.
We got cheek space too. You can tattoo the cheek. You can tattoo the forehead. The forehead's a little more.
I'm thinking about getting a patch on a jacket. Thinking about getting a patch on a jacket. I think our pet of the week is here. I get distracted easy. I mean, I think Patrick's here. Patrick has brought the human with him.
Are you sure it's
Yes.
Patrick? Because all week on the morning.
Oh,
report,
no, I know they didn't do this to me.
We had Lola.
Oh, I know they didn't do. Look at that dog over there. Anyhow, folks, before we go to our brief message, hold on a minute. Hello? Hello? I don't know who this number is. I missed a call from this number. I don't know who it is. Are we live on the air?
Yes.
So I'm taking calls, taking messages live on the air. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. Shops at Sycamore. Let me see who called this. This is a number I don't recognize. Let her know. We'll be with her just in a minute. Okay, folks, we have another story here. Who is this? Hey, Charlie, I'm in the middle of my live show, and you called me in the middle of my live show. Now everybody knows I'm on the phone with Charlie. But I had to call you back because I knew it was important. All right? So I'll give you a call later, friend. Bye. Folks, that was Charlie. There you go. Everybody knows that. Folks, I want to do one quick story before we get to our pet of the week. It's supposed to be at 9:30 this morning. That is the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. We have our pet of the week. Whoa, where did my book go? There we go. We have Renee Greenway is going to be here just a minute with Patrick. I think it's Patrick. Lonnie, this is not going to work. Pet of the week is not going to work, and I'll tell you why. Because I cannot load up a dog every Friday and take it home. I've only got so much room, and I can see this is going to be a problem. Anyhow, the State Department won't release Clinton Foundation emails for 27 months. This comes from the Daily Caller, okay? This is something that just took place, okay? Here with the Daily Caller. The State Department won't release Clinton Foundation emails for 27 months. Now, what did I tell you yesterday? It's not so much the email scandal of the private server that we see as the problem. Now, I understand it's a problem. You're like, I know what you're saying out there. Whoa, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't think that's the end all, okay? I don't like anything about it. The next Department of Justice, Secretary of State must have, a server that goes through our government and not have a private server. That is a problem, big time. Here's the issue, okay? Here's the issue. The server itself, the bigger scandal is the Clinton Foundation in the emails for the Clinton Foundation. And what I tell you yesterday is that 14 trips that former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton took, and they're wanting to look at her schedule through the emails to see if she stopped along the way to see any Clinton Foundation donors, anybody that participated in the Clinton Foundation. But interestingly, former President Bill Clinton, which has been trained and knows all the protocols and security clearances and has been through this and understands everything about it, a former attorney, let's not forget he was disbarred for lying to the American people, can't practice law, but a former attorney, former governor, former president of the United States does not know that he cannot just get up, get on a plane with the Attorney General Lynch and sit down for 30 minutes. He knows it, she knows it, okay? So anyhow, Department of Justice officials filed a motion in federal court late Wednesday seeking 27-month delay in producing correspondence between former Secretary of State Clinton's 4 top aides and officials with the Clinton Foundation, okay? Bill Clinton's involved, Hillary's involved. The court permits the delay. If the court permits the delay, the public won't be able to read the communications until October of 2018. How's that for suppressing evidence? I mean, how is that for suppressing evidence? You, the American people, I don't care if you are right-wing. I don't care if you're left-wing. I don't care if you've been feeling the burn. I don't care. You are the American people, and every one of you deserve the right to see the evidence, not have it suppressed in this case. So just show it. Just show the evidence. If there's nothing to worry about, show it. Put it out there. Put it out. Hey, I want everybody to see. Hey, look at what Judge Brenda Weaver did. She got accused of these things. What did she say immediately? She wasted no time. Okay, here you go. I figured it out. Usually, Lonnie, I talk long enough till I figured it out. Okay, let's use an example. Judge Brenda Weaver there was accusations made about her. There is a vendetta They're going after this lady. So what does she do immediately? She puts it out. She says, you know what? I want to put it out. I want to put all the information out, okay? I want everybody to know everything about it. Boom. Hillary Clinton, why don't you do the same thing? They make accusations, put it out. Let people see. I wonder if any of these 4 top aides have anything to do with her scheduling while she was on State Department business and maybe a stopover to pick up, $1 million or $2 million for the foundation. I'm your host, BKP. It's 9:25. We're going to take another break because when we come back, we want you to come back with us, folks. We really do. We want you to meet Patrick, and we're going to have Renee in here, and we're going to talk to Patrick. And he is a lovely guy, and he is wearing his Independence Day celebration colors. Patrick is dressed for the occasion. So, folks, I am your host, BKP. We'll be back after these messages. Lonnie, take us to break.